Dad was always my hero and still is, and we've always spent a lot of time together. We're quite alike in certain ways, and we would go out for a drink and have long phone conversations, even though we only live like a mile up the road from each other. So Dad was, I don't know, one of the people that I've ever been closest to in my life, and obviously my mum was as well. But my dad, we were very like-minded, and I could talk to him about things, he could talk to me about things, and I've always felt I've had a special connection with my dad, and he's always been such an intelligent man and so clever. He was an NLP master practitioner, and that was something that he loved to talk about, so I would listen to him for hours, and always had in the back of my mind that one day he's not going to be here, so just to enjoy every minute that I had with him while he was chatting and talking. So yeah, I've always looked up to Dad as someone who he's always taught me a lot, and someone I can always have a good laugh with. Some of the early signs of dementia in my dad. My sister and I have worked in care all of our adult lives, so there were times when we'd question each other and say, did you hear Dad miss a word out then, or do you think it's just because he's tired? And I remember quite a long time ago he went on a trip to London, and he went in and checked into his hotel room. It was for a seminar he was running, and he checked into his hotel room, went to the seminar, and then he rang me afterwards because he had no idea where he was staying. So I went into his emails and I found the booking for the hotel and was able to tell him where he was staying, and that he was able to go back. But then there'd be nothing else happen for a really long time, and so you just think, it's just every now and then just something really little would just make me think, and something would happen that would make my dad think as well, and he would always say, my biggest fear is that I'm going to get dementia. And so to think of him being so active mentally, it was something that was always a big worry and a big dread, both for him and for me, just because it did consume a lot of his time when he noticed things had happened and he couldn't quite think of a word for something. And